Walk down the beverage aisle of any grocery store today, and you are stepping directly into a red ocean. The energy market is completely saturated. Consumer attention is aggressively fragmented. With endless upstart challenger brands flooding the shelves every month, companies can no longer compete simply by packing more caffeine into a can. That is the exact problem facing ACME Energy drinks. As a legacy brand, they are under intense pressure to maintain their market position against younger, highly agile competitors. This dashboard from the Collage platform reveals ACME's high-potential target audience. The data identifies a massive opportunity specifically with Hispanic Millennials, a group that makes up 34% of their target reach and 40% of their generational makeup. But looking at this head-to-head comparison chart, a critical vulnerability emerges. Even with high overall category engagement, ACME is losing directly to a key challenger brand in two essential metrics among Hispanic consumers: cultural fit and relevance. Identifying a demographic target by age and ethnicity does not automatically grant access to their wallets. Without genuine cultural alignment, consumers will simply migrate to competitors who speak their language. To fix the disconnect, ACME's marketing team abandoned the guesswork and utilized the Collage platform to look directly into the behaviors driving this specific consumer base. This BCFQ chart measures cultural connection. At the top line, ACME sits at 50%, trailing their competitor. But dropping to the demographic breakdown, the gap becomes obvious. ACME underperforms by 8 percentage points within the Hispanic demographic. To translate those low scores into actionable strategies, the team deployed Ask Collage, an AI tool designed to surface specific cultural drivers from the datasets. The AI immediately flagged a major insight: flavor exploration. This animated chart shows that 70% of Hispanic consumers actively seek out new flavors, outpacing the national average by a significant margin. Data points only map the distance between brand and buyer. Understanding the cultural motives gives a company the actual blueprints to build a bridge. Digging further into the category drivers, the team found that for this audience, energy drinks are deeply tied to social gatherings and family celebrations rather than isolated activities. This consumer sentiment chart highlights another behavioral split. Hispanic energy drinkers show a much higher preference for limited-time flavors and treats compared to the total population. Finally, this data table reveals a strong ethical purchasing driver. Nearly 71% of Hispanic energy drinkers agree they will spend more on sustainable packaging, completely eclipsing the 46% national average. ACME took these three isolated data points and executed a hard pivot. Rather than tweaking their existing ad copy, they engineered an entirely new physical product. They launched a limited-time, tropical-inspired drink. The flavor profile was built specifically for their target audience, heavily featuring caruba, citrus, melon, and elderflower. To capture social and family occasions, ACME positioned the new drink as a mixer, marketing it alongside recipes for a spicy melon fizz mocktail. By reverse engineering a beverage directly from cultural insights, ACME drastically reduced the financial risk normally associated with a new product launch. Before the cans shipped, ACME ran their creative concepts through an ACFQ, the Ad Cultural Fluency Quotient. This framework mathematically optimizes advertising based on likability, persuasion, resonance, and credibility. That optimized creative was then deployed directly onto the physical retail floor, bringing the culturally resonant mocktail imagery right to the point of purchase. The impact on brand perception is captured in this final trend chart. Following the launch, ACME saw a sharp 5-point increase in their overall cultural fluency score within their target demographic. Those perception metrics translated directly to the bottom line. The hyper-targeted launch powered a hard 4% market share lift across convenience and mass trade. Internally, the success of the tropical line proved the value of the process, embedding a continuous, data-driven cultural marketing competence into ACME's organizational DNA. In a heavily fragmented market, the brands that secure long-term survival are rarely the ones shouting the loudest. They are the ones utilizing data to demonstrate the deepest cultural intelligence.